Hey, Kathy. How are you? Happy Sunday. Needed 90%. Nice. See, you did even better than you did last time, right? I'm feeling good. Just relaxing. I guess that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling just really relaxed and chill right now. How's your day been? Sorry. I didn't know my sound was off. What's Christopher feeling towards Anna in love today? Got the High Priestess card, and so this is it's just intuition. He's feeling like he doesn't know which way to go, and like he's actively trying to figure out which way to go when it comes to love. You got the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. He doesn't want um he doesn't want any help, but he needs it. Like, and he needs help from you, but he doesn't want to ask for it. And I mean, because he's asked for some of the help that he needs, but he hasn't asked for all of it. Okay, but as far as like love, Anna, I'm just gonna tell you everything that's coming out here. Okay, so he got the Knight of Pentacles, still taking his time, still working to build what he wants to build, to create a situation for himself that is stable. Okay, so again, taking his time. He feels passion for you. There's a lot of sexual energy lingering around both of you. Also, you got the Five of Cups. So when it comes to love, like he's thinking about, once again, he's doing a lot of reminiscing about the past and about how y'all used to be and how you used to connect, and he's just hoping to move forward. For on the bottom of the deck, you got the Hierophant card. So he's learning his lessons. He's learning his lessons about love. I'm learning the difference between love and lust. I'm learning the difference between wanting to control somebody and wanting to cater to them. He's learning a lot. And then you got another split with the Seven of Swords, and of course, so he's wondering. He has this question that he keeps asking himself. It's similar to your question, but am I really in love? Like, do I love her? Do I care about her? Like, is that love? Is what we have love? Is what he keeps asking himself. And then as another split, you got the Wishes Fulfilled card. So he's hoping to get back to himself because he just doesn't feel like himself anymore. He's hoping to get back to feeling love because it's almost like he just can't feel it anymore. I'm not he can't not that he can't feel your love, but he can't feel love the way that he used to. Okay, it has to do with the stuff that he's been putting into his system. Okay, let me know how it feels. Um, let's see. Is your cold better? Yeah, it's so much better. I might be doing a little coughing tonight, but it's so much better. A little sniffling. Yeah, so much better. Because that's what I get for eating meat. I shouldn't have done that. But it's all good. Because I'm alive. Yeah, I said you feel accomplished earlier, Kathy. Feel like you've accomplished something great. And hear that. Still studying. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you run the video back, you'll see it. But yeah, I was just saying it feels like you've accomplished something. See, I have one more to go. Okay, one more test to go on American History Part 1. And after that, I can move on to American History Part 2. Nice. And so that's not very much more work that you'll have to be doing, right? You said so you have one more exam for American History Part 1. So I was able to do was in high school. Okay, that's why I was able to graduate with certificate of credits. Oh, okay. Cool. So then you're almost done. So you're just starting American history after you do this next part, right? After you do this test. Sorry. American history part 2 have 3 exams. Okay. Did you have 3 exams in the first one, in the first part? Because I know you said you just passed 2. On your first one, you got a B, and then you passed this one with 90, and then you've got one more. So that's not bad. Mhm. I only had one left from the other day, right? Yes. Yeah. It was just one. In the first part, I have had 4 parts. Oh, you had 4 exams or 4 parts to study, or 4 sections. I was driving. He was playing loud music in the car. Her Bruno Mars songs. No worries. Oh, you're enjoying school though. Good, Kathy. Your teacher's really nice. That always makes for a better experience when you've got a nice teacher, someone who's friendly. And it's all good, Anna. That's mom life, right? Hashtag mom life. Kids playing the music too loud. It's all good. Found out who my advocate was as well. Is this an advocate for like an academic counselor or somebody who can like get you accommodations? Is that the kind of advocate you're talking about? Nice. And so this person is going to make it easier, right? This person is going to make it easier for you to participate in school, and they'll be able to get you accommodations and all kinds of stuff. Good. That is so necessary, especially when we need just a little extra help. There's nothing wrong with that. I had an accommodation when I was in college. Um, let's see. It's a gentleman. Good. Okay, on it. Like, yes, I think he's all in his feelings about love. I've been wanting to message him about what I'm feeling in that uh, messages that I get from my intuition, but I don't want to seem crazy or desperate. Hang on. So desperate or annoying to him, but it's like my spirit is telling me to send him motivation. Like, I want to give him space. Yeah. And I think you're doing good. Giving him space. It's like the last time he got into contact with you, and that's why you had responded back, right? But yeah, he you're doing good giving him space. You're doing really, really good. Smell eucalyptus. So use Quizlet too to hear from you. And you said about him asking me for help. Like I feel like he's asking me for help intuitively, but asking me what does he have to live for? And that's what kind of what we said in the reading, right? Is like he he's like wondering like how am I going to get through this or something like that. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's definitely been getting deeper in touch with his intuition. And it's funny because the high priestess and the hierophant, they're like mates, right? Or is this the magician? The magician and no, the who's the magician's counterpart? I don't know. Maybe it's the magician and the high priestess. High priestess, and then you got the empress and the emperor, and then you got the hierophant and the lovers. I think the hierophant and the high priestess are counterparts. Okay, and then you got both of these cards that came out. Speaking for your soulmate connection, and also speaking for learning more about the wisdom that we gain. And he tells me that he wants to do good for himself and for his son, and then he can take care of me and Ali. Yep, yeah, that's the main reason he's so focused. You know, the main reason he's so focused on working and building. Because he's trying to create a better situation so that he can be fully happy. Hang on a second, I'm getting a call. Sorry, y'all. I had to take a phone call. Hey, Sparkle. Hey. You're probably already gone. But let's all right, let's do this. Anna. I see you. Anna. Okay. So let's see. Nothing wrong with that. Leaving things behind that wasn't served up any good for the both of us and our kids. It was best that things happened the way they did. It wasn't because things needed to change in order for us things to be right between us. What's Christopher want to hear from Anna today? What does Christopher want to hear from Anna today? Does Christopher want to hear from Anna today? Does Christopher want to hear from Anna today? Let's see. Does Christopher want to hear from Anna today? Does Christopher want to hear from Anna today? Um, uh, Anna, you got the 5 of Wands. He wants to know, as he was on the bottom of the deck, you got the experiencing card on the bottom of the deck. Okay, what he wants to hear from you today, he wants to hear that you're coming to center about something, that you're coming to center about the things that you guys have been fighting about, and the things that you guys that have been challenging you guys. Okay, and so you've also got the Wheel of Fortune that came out, which talks even more about being centered, about excuse me, about dealing with your ups and downs, and finding some center. Or finding some balance rather. Okay, Anna. All right, so this is what he wants to hear. He wants to hear that you're centered. He wants to hear that you're still having fun, that you're enjoying yourself, that you're just living your life. All right. He wants to hear, yeah. Like I'm saying, like, has she gotten over what happened? Like he wants you to get over what happened. Of course, that's going to be a little challenging because that was kind of a really tough situation that y'all went through, that he caused. Excuse me. But yeah, this is what he wants to hear from you today. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Got the moon card. Okay, so the underlying energy of him wanting you to leave old emotions behind is that he feels like those old emotions are just this dark night of the soul. They're just this dark shadow hanging over the two of you. Okay, let me know how it feels. And you still have 3 questions, and so if if I hit an hour, and yeah, I'll just put you on the list. I always put you on the list because sometimes I just don't know if you are gonna finish your cards, your questions that night. Okay, yeah, I think I am gonna do um, yeah, about 10 more minutes or so. I usually get out of here with like 10:30. I started a little early tonight, then I suppose. Supposing. You don't understand my reading. What reading? What reading are you talking about, Kathy? The name of the angel. Oh, was that? I think that was Raziel from last night. It's coming for Anna and Christopher this week. It's coming for Anna and Christopher this week. Spirit. Oh yeah, Anna, no. It's coming for Anna and Christopher this week. Come out. Deception revealed. Okay. So brace yourself, Anna. Brace yourself this week to learn something, to learn some new stuff about him, and also brace yourself for him to learn some new stuff about you. Whatever, if it's stuff that you're hiding or stuff that either of y'all are hiding, y'all are gonna find that out. The underlying energy, what's driving everything, what's driving this to be revealed this weekend is the details. I'm seeing like soul searching, like I'm doing some soul searching, some heart searching, so that I can figure out what I actually want in life. Okay, and then in the midst of all this soul searching, all of this stuff comes up, all of this betrayal comes up. Let's see what else. What else? Yeah, it looks like you got the Knight of Swords. You guys get to talking. Okay, you guys get to chatting, and you guys get to sending each other these messages. Oh, this is all mental. Okay, and then you got the ace. You got two aces. Wow. Okay, so be prepared for a new beginning next week. This coming week. Okay, a new beginning in conversation. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Four of Wands. Okay, so it's looking like this is going to be one of those possibly arguments, disagreements, or conversations that is actually a little bit easier to deal with. Like there may be some, oh my gosh, like you, okay, but then afterwards, it's like it calms down very easily. Okay, this doesn't look like, oh my God, you did that. And oh, I'm going to just hang on to this forever. It doesn't look like that. It looks like, all right, well, yeah, that was stupid, but like, I mean, I get it because actually I did something like that too. Okay. Um, and then so after this little squabble, you guys get to renew yourselves, talk again, okay, at a higher vibration and start over again, okay, and start to get to know each other again in a different way after this predicament. Right, then also with the ace of swords, that's yielding maturity. So this conversation, this connection that y'all make this week is gonna like make y'all like it's gonna grow you a little bit and make you be like, okay, you know what, like I used to react this way, but this is how I'm gonna react this time. Four wands on the bottom of the deck, participation. You guys are going to want to actively participate with each other. Don't think this doesn't look like any lovey-dovey kind of week at all. This all has to do with mental, with mind, and starting the physical connection again. Starting. Okay. It doesn't look like there's going to be actual physical interaction, but the first steps of it are in sight. Okay. Should I message him when I get messages from my spirit telling me to text him, like affirmation about not giving up. Make sure that you're using discernment, okay? Because spirit is testing our discernment, okay? Because sometimes our ego is like, hey, you should text him, okay? If the ego is loud, like, oh my God, yes, girl, you should text him, that's your ego. But if it's just like just a feeling, that's your higher self, okay? That's God, that's your spirit guides. All right, should she message him when she gets messages from spirit? Okay, got the Five of Pentacles. Don't this is saying don't shut spirit out. Okay, when you know it's coming from deep within you, make sure that you're moving. When you're getting help, when help is being offered to you by way of your spirit guides, take that help. And we've just talked about a little. I mean, discernment goes so far and in so many different directions, but like when you feel it, when it's just a sensation and just like a tiny little hunch, that's when you go for it. But if it's like, yes, girl, text him now. Oh my God, what are we gonna text him? Let's write a manifesto of what we're gonna. Okay, ego. All right. So yeah, message him and make sure that you're messaging him in a different way, and like you said, affirmations about not giving up. Yep. And whether he answers or not, you keep it just like that. You keep it just about motivation, encouragement. It doesn't it doesn't have to be deep. It doesn't have to be I love you and I miss you, because he's not going to respond to that right now. Okay, let's see what else. Right. But it is going to plant seeds of light, and it's going to help to wake him up and to continue to wake him up and to continue to get him to achieving his dreams. Okay, take it. Okay. Um what is discernment? Discernment is telling the difference between things. So whenever I talk about discernment, I'm mostly going to be talking about telling you the difference between your ego and your higher self, or your ego and your spirit guides and your ancestors and stuff like that. Okay. Oh no. That's how I feel, like small feeling voices. And I sometimes get goosebumps. But then I turn it down because I want to give him space. And I want for him to realize what he actually wants in life. Exactly. And what he wants, then he will put an effort towards me. I'm not doing the chasing. Exactly. And so that's why you discern. That's why whenever you hear the voice or it's like, yeah, do this, you got to stop and think for a minute. Like, is this ego? Am I hearing this really loud and is it making me like kind of nervous and edgy? Or is it just like a voice that's just like mad chilling? Like, if you don't, like, I mean, that's cool. Usually ego be like, oh my gosh, girl, if you don't, like, the whole world is gonna blow up. Like, for real, everybody's gonna die. That's the ego. But because the ego is always trying to make you do something. But when it's higher self or your guides, they'll be like, yeah, do it. But if you don't, okay, we get it. No biggie. And you won't even hear that. You'll just feel it. It'll just be a subtle feeling. That's how you know when your guides are talking to you. I'm about to go. Have a blessed night. Everybody gets what you do. Listen, everyone. Love you so much. Love you too. Kathy, you have a wonderful night as well. Good luck and Godspeed to your studies. I'm sure we'll talk again before you take your next test. All right. But keep up the good work, Kathy. I believe in you. Um, yeah, I think I'm about to go here soon as well. I know, Anna, you got one more question. You let me know if you want to do it tonight. You can go ahead. If you want to save it for another night, you just let me know. But yeah, exactly about not doing the chasing. Okay, you're doing so good, and I feel like he's doing pretty good too. Like he's like nervous about his life and about oof. He's like nervous and anxious, but he's still putting in some kind of work. He keeps getting like these feelings like that he needs to do better. Yeah, you're welcome, Kathy. It's like when we get the feeling we need to do better, we just got to go ahead and do a little better, right? At least that's what I think. Yeah. But yeah, let me know, Anna, how you want to work your question. How you want to work your question? How you want to work your question? I want to work your question. Yes. You could be talking to me like that, all crazy. I know mine too. Um, all crazy, like D, like OMG. What if something happened to him? You didn't text him. Exactly. Just go into the darkest corner in the room. Just like, oh my gosh, girl, you have to like text him now. Like he's in distress. Like you have to tell him. It's like, yo, calm down. And that's usually the still small voice. That's usually that God voice, like just sort of like everything's okay. And you check in with both of those voices. I check in with both of them. Not like, oh ego, what do you want me to do? What crazy stuff do you want me to not like that, but like more like, okay, so what's your perspective? And ego's like, girl, you gotta do it or everybody's gonna die. and then you go, okay, God, higher self, ancestors, what's your perspective? They'll be like, well, just leave it alone. I know my guides have been like shaking their heads at me. Like if it's wrong, they're just like cool. Uh, I feel like he's been sending me love energy a lot lately. Let's see. Help me with my last question. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Has he been? Well, she asked about Christopher. Now. Has Christopher been sending love energy? Um, let's see. Oh wait. Um, let's see. What do they need to do? Guess what? He just texted you. Did he just message you? Oh boy, I can't wait. Let's see. What will it take for him? Like, how long will it take, or what will it take for him to come back to it? What needs to happen in order for the two of you to get back together? You're gonna have to let me know. To let me know. Let me know. To let me know. Let's see. So you talked to his mom, and she told me that Christopher took his son to see them. I told her that's good. Good. So he's not just sitting around the house doing nothing. He's moving around. That's a good question. Let's see, which one? Because I said a few of them. Ask it. Which one? I forgot. In that short amount of time, I forgot. Let's see. Was it? What do you guys have to do to get back together? What? Please remind me. Okay. You gotta let me know which one. Let's see. Oh, which one did I ask? Um, let's see. Uh, I think the last one was, what do you guys have to do to get back together? I didn't want to ask how long, But what do you guys need to do to get back together? What does he need to do? Oh, I wish I knew. You're gonna have to let me know, Anna. And I know you're probably a little bit behind on the stream because you said earlier that you ran it back. She also suggested that she said her mom now has cancer. Wow, when she said last year or the year before that, second baby daddy has cancer as well. But I don't know. I feel a little that it's a lie. Oh my god. It's a lie. And if it is not a lie, then I feel bad for her. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of messy to lie about that. Like, it's like, geez, like that could actually happen. Cancer's a real thing, Jackie. Let's see. What's it gonna take for us to get back together? Okay, for Anna and Christopher, what's it gonna take for them to get back together? Let's see. What is it gonna take for Anna to get back to for Anna and Christopher to get back together? Hopefully have them know. Hopefully have Anna and Christopher know. Time, deliberate time. You guys not shutting each other out. What else is it gonna take, Spirit? You guys figuring out a new way to talk to each other, figuring out a better way to talk to each other and getting to know each other better, getting to know each other's quirks. And I know it's like, well, we spent so much time together, stepping outside of your comfort zone when it comes to each other. And this is, oh, I don't feel comfortable when I don't feel comfortable when I'm not doing this, or I don't feel comfortable when I'm here in this specific space. Okay, and it's like it doesn't have to be a deal breaker. It's not a deal breaker. The stuff that you guys are getting used to. It's not like, oh my gosh, like if I can't do drugs in the house, then we can't be together. It's more like I'm uncomfortable when I do my drugs outside of the house. Okay, and so well, you're gonna have to deal with that. Find another place to do them. You know, or I'm uncomfortable that you do drugs. Okay, let's step outside of our comfort zone and find a way to meet in the middle about this. Okay, what else is it gonna take? And you guys are gonna have to um, there's an energy of taking action, and this is taking action in a very subtle way. And I'm seeing put in like fail safes, putting fail safes into your connection so that if something does happen or if somebody does say something, you guys can be like, oh, red card. Okay. And so this has to do with your communication. So if somebody starts getting a little too loud or argumentative, or if somebody's not listening, you take the action to let them know, to let each other know, like, oh, red card, you're not listening, or red card, like, we need to come to a consensus. And this comes uh later on down the road, because yeah, this comes later on down the road, but only time will tell. This mostly has to do with the two of you learning excuse me, learning how to talk to each other in a more like calm and balanced way. Okay, hang on. But yeah, I'm about to go here soon. Hey, I don't know, like I wish her the best, you know. No hate, even, right? Even if she and Christopher work things out, that's what he wants. Well, something will happen, right? Something will happen. The sun will rise tomorrow, and things will happen, right? And we will just see. All right, Anna, I love you so very much. Stay your times level of creation. Keep creating for the highest good of all of humanity. There's work for humanity. I'll work for you. I will be back tomorrow, 9 times out of 10. But you have a wonderful week. Have a beautiful moment, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.